A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? That'll be taken about a yard deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Good game there on first down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On first down, it's Fletcher. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He could see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And again this time to the tailback. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're march off another 15 against your squad.
Cook following the penalty. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The pass complete. It's Byrd. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Damiere Byrd, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Gun. They'll look to throw.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They really had a good drive
got going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Yeah, we know you're here. We see.
Field goal there.
What do you think, though?
To be an 11-play drive.
Hey, you need a quarterback one way?
Yes.
I got Jimmy G.
I'm not taking Jimmy Garoppolo. He's the same quarterback. Well, Carson Wentz and Jimmy G are the same quarterback, bro. Man, I remember Kyle fucking and Madden 20. That motherfucker screwed me over when I first in the league. Then I'm in lefty. Bro, like I don't know who I do the no man left behind.
But a mistake there can change things.
No, you don't understand. You gotta listen to this. This motherfucker. So it was when I joined the no man left behind. I had that fucking garbage ass QB. Right, and at the Colts, this guy said, "Oh, I'll trade you Jimmy G." That motherfucker didn't get far on my team. I'll tell you that. That motherfucker not coming back. I would rather have fucking Matt Breida at quarterback before Jimmy G, bro.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's
got you say that. You don't need him.
Give him 5 on the carry.
I don't have to pass the ball either. I just need a better quarterback.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Tom.
and 5.
So you want to play this game or what?
It's Fletcher, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
None.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what happened. This guy got fucking 3 fumbles. Fucking Lamar was being a complete dumbass. Hold on. Marcus Peters came the Ravens. No.
Here are the Vikings now to start.
I'm telling you my excuse. My fucking team, my team gave up 3 fumbles, and then Lamar Jackson fumbled right after. Fucking my receiving core was being dumb. Fucking Tutu Atwell dropped a wide open pass in the end zone. Fucking what's his name? Marcus Peters was getting his ass torched by Rashad Perriman. Rashad Perriman was getting torched out there. No, Marcus Peters was getting torched. Yeah, you ought to understand. It's called. You want to know what it's called? It's called Madden logic. It's called Madden logic.
Back to throw here. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
I'm a Hall of Fame 2K player now.
He's going to be taken down here with a
what time can you play tomorrow, Top? Oh yeah, it's not gonna work. Sorry. Second, we wasn't Mega Man.
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
Oh well. Now I be working from like 3 or 4 to fucking like midnight now. So.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding.
Yeah, I work at a restaurant now. I got over $100 in tips in the last 2 days. Yeah. In the last 2 days. Yeah.
Now back to throw. Throw caught here by Bird. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
2nd and 11.
So like right now I'm a busser, right? I'm trying to switch to the dishwasher because the fucking head waitress is a complete fucking dumbass. I'm telling you, bro. This, Yeah, technically I'm working illegally though, so.
He is out of bounds inside the 35.
Oh yeah, so yeah, let me tell you this little story. So when I first met my boss, right, because my cousin got me the job, right?
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away.
Alright, no.
The offense has to devise different ways to get
Now listen to this, Mike. Listen to this, right? He says that in the state of Montana, I cannot work more than 3 hours a day or 18 hours in a week, right? Because of school. So you wanna know what my boss told me? He's like, I don't give a damn about the Montana state law. If you want to work more than 18 hours, I will pay you under the table after those 18 hours.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season.
So y'all can only work 3 hours a day?
Yeah.
No, see here in Louisiana, you can't pass 10 o'clock if you're in school.
Oh, I can't work in the wait, hold on. During the week, I cannot work more than 3 hours. On the weekends, I can't work past 9 o'clock.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This Montana state law.
Yeah, you can work long.
Yeah, on the weekend, if I work past 9, that's legal too. I can work 8 hours on weekends. Oh no, it's 9 o'clock over here. 7 actually. Oh no, during the week it's 7 o'clock. I can't work past 7. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm a buster right now, and I told my boss I want to switch to
See what they have up their sleeve.
No, but it's not like that because I've been working kind of legally, so I've gotten like 14 hours in the last 2 days.
It's Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Yeah.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it.
You could become a professional Madden player like me, you know what I'm saying?
Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Come on, time to play! The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Have you guys seen my new logo yet?
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Mitchell.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And Cook has it, left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time.
What's that
And
mean?
sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So, Top and Weezy, have you guys seen my new logo yet? I gotta show you this. Pretty dope. Pretty dope, huh? It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope, huh?
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook.
I was playing no games.
Way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He got 29 yards that time.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline.
Hey, can you guys see my new logo on my PlayStation profile?
They'll run with Cook. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't got kids.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return.
Hey, my
3 quarters. You are watching the NFL.
Look at my profile on PlayStation. Tell me if it changed.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I don't got a kid. So anybody want to play 2K21 Kunjan?
They'll drop to throw.
2K21 Kunjan.
And he will score.
2K21.
Vikings. It's their quarterback with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra.
Anybody want to play 2K21 Kunjan? 2K21 current gen. Is that slow enough?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So anybody want to play Kunjan, man?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to.
You play micro, but you don't play the park and the comp stage.
A few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Well, I'm just saying, bro. Last year on 2K20, you told me you'd drop me off, and then I came out here and started sparking through each nigga. I beat you 21-0.
And he couldn't even get going.
Yes, I did, bro. You said, man, you cheating or something, bro, and then you went right back to the mic here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fletcher, and maybe a measure of revenge.
That's 2K, bro.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. An extra defender in the secondary.
Oh yeah, dude. I beat top every day of the week.
Jackson from the shotgun.
I want to wager top in Kunjan.
Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that.
Oh no, I haven't used my sense. That's fucking the guy. The center skip patched. Chicken noodle.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive.
The Miami Chargers?
4th down, they're going for it.
Yeah, me and Jet Nation had a good game too.
And he can't get rid of it. He's
Bro,
taken down.
it was only 25 to like 45, but it wasn't even that bad.
Pound Glory gets the sack. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
Madden fucked me.
I know they're a little bit discouraged here. They can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations.
Oh yeah, I haven't played fucking Madden since the Renaissance, but I'm not gonna lie.
They can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yes, I did. Man, I've played Madden since the Renaissance, bro. I do not.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side.
I haven't played Madden since the Renaissance, though. I cannot lie, bro.
Inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13
yeah, please.
Sets him up 1st and goal. Good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it.
You wouldn't even born me for the Renaissance.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I used to live in the Renaissance.
Look up. Situation when you're up in the 4th quarter, they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult.
That's why I lost to Jet Nation, because I haven't played the game since the Renaissance.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
You guys are just mad that I'm good at 2K.
Second and 14. And a flag comes.
I'm a superstar one. I'm a super.
Well, let's see who this is on.
A superstar
and
one.
Since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball
really?
to the 1 yard line.
1st and goal from the 1 yard line. Costly penalty.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Reeve, you in here?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, go on. Knock it out. God damn, man, he ran
The Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Yeah, he did.
This is a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Vikings 31, Ravens 14.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So
Move. Who?
One way, why is you playing PS4 version? That's my question.
What?
Why are you still playing PS4 version?
Wait, hold on. Say it again, please.
Why are you playing PS4 version?
Because PS4 is better than next gen, bro.
The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Next gen is fucking trash, bro.
Confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
If you don't play, if you play Rick, then the next gen is a perfect game for you.
Yeah, I play Rick.
And start over and rebuild that confidence.
I don't play Rick. I don't play that shit.
Down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hey, man. Hey, Mr. Maul, practice squad still ain't on week 2.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said.
No, I know.
23 yards the pickup there.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Fletcher, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 22, Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Play action. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the
What does MIA stand for?
I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, catching the ball.
I'm telling you, bro, I haven't been in this chat. No,
Call it a gain of 4.
What? Thanks.
No, you did.
That's racist, bro.
Right now, I I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play,
y'all being racist because I'm white.
Timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Now
they're left with a third and about
can you see if I put my profile picture on PlayStation changed?
Because he was trying to contain. This nigga D-line look like mine. Shit.
Let's check my profile.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And
what
this
the fuck?
Won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
Did it change?
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime, obviously
did it change?
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Minnesota, it's a win here, their home opener, as they move to 2-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. Thanks.